Good morning, all of you. Today we have to see human respiratory system. This human respiratory system we have to study in your 11th standard biology topic breathing and exchange of gases. Before starting the human respiratory system, we have to see the basic things regarding inhalation and exhalation. What is the difference between breathing and respiration? Where actually this respiratory system located in our body? All these things we have to see in human respiratory system. Where this human respiratory system located in our body? Abdominal cavity or thoracic cavity? Thoracic cavity, and that is protected by the bony structure, ventrally by the sternum, dorsally by the vertebral column, and side by the ribs of the thoracic cage. This bony structure protect the respiratory system, or especially the lungs in our body. Now, this system is very important for our healthiness and lifestyle also. Whatever the O2 we take and CO2 given out, this process is very important for our survival. And what the food we take, that requires the O2 for digestion. The breakdown of the food takes place with the help of O2. So this system is very important. And that breakdown process in biology we call them catabolic activities in our body. So starting from the respiratory system, what is inhalation? What the air we take inside the body, and due to that what the changes occurs in our thoracic cage and the lungs, that is called inhalation, taking of O2 or air. And exhalation given out of air in the form of CO2, that is called exhalation. And what the respiration in the human being, that is called pulmonary respiration. And the respiration in the frog by the skin, that is cutaneous respiration. And how the respiration takes place in the passes, fishes, aquatic animals with the help of gills. And how the respiration takes place in arthropods like cockroach, that is through the tracheal system. And how the respiration takes place in invertebrates animals like sponge, coelacanths, general body surface through the diffusion process. In different animals, according to their functioning and structure of the body, the respiratory organs are different. In our body, the respiratory organ is the lungs, and lungs are present in the pairs. And how we take the air, that we have to see in detail. What the air we take, oxygen we take, that comes through the nose, and from the nose, nasal chambers, that comes in the pharynx. After pharynx, that comes in the larynx. See here, this is the structure. Larynx, this is also called sound box. This is made up of cartilaginous tissue. And after this larynx, this wheat pipe through which the air passes, that is called trachea. And this trachea, when enters in the lungs, both the lungs, that get divided into two parts. That is called bronchi. And that bronchi again subdivided into primary bronchi, secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi, bronchioles, and that bronchioles has the sac-like, pouch-like, grapes-like structure, that is called alveoli. All of you getting? So in this respiratory system, maximum parts function as a transportation. Just like air passes through the nose, nasal chamber, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, these are called transporting organs. And what the alveoli, that is the conducting organ, means what the actual exchange of O2 and CO2, that is taking place in the alveoli. And that alveoli is connected with blood vessels. And what the oxygen during inhalation comes in the alveoli, that passes in the blood vessels, mixes in the blood, and that goes to the cell, each cell of the body, and through the cell membrane, plasma membrane, this O2 get diffused into the cell, and inside the cell what the food we take na, that get digested with the help of O2. That process is called catabolic process. All of you got this? And when we see the lungs, two lungs are present in pair forms, and that lungs has the covering that is called pleura, double membrane structure, pleura or pleural membrane. Outer membrane is nearby the ribs and inner membrane nearby the lungs, and between that one fluid is present that is called pleural fluid, and that fluid raises the friction of the lungs with the ribs. That pleural fluid present between these two layers of the pleura. All of you got? In this way we have seen the respiratory system, its different parts from nose to alveoli. And when we see the respiration, the important things we have seen: inspiration and expiration, taking of O2 and given out of CO2. That is most important. After that, this diaphragm also, that is the partition between abdominal cavity and thoracic cavity. This diaphragm changes during inhalation and exhalation. That we have to see in the next subtopic. So this is regarding the human respiratory system. This system is very important. Just like our health, when we exercise, more O2 comes in our body, more CO2 given out from the body. When our cells get the sufficient O2, we become active. Our brain thinking, our working capacity, that increases when you are doing regular exercises, yoga, swimming, cycling. That increases the oxygen level in our body. And what will happen when more oxygen is coming in our body? What the CO2 produced by metabolic processes, that also given out fastly through the body. And this is good for our health, maintenance and fitness of the body. So see this respiratory system for our daily life also. And the diseases also, asthma, corona, bronchitis, all these diseases. When we study the respiratory system in detail and our lifestyle we changes by exercises, we can become healthy by studying this. So we have to use this system in our daily life also. We have to change our lifestyle by regular exercise and our active moments in our school, society or everywhere. Thank you.